Okay. Barrow TV here. We're chilling with one of the best photographers in the country right now. Manzi, Rolland. Absolut resolution. How you doing, man?
Good, bro. How you doing, man? This guy just caught me off guard with the flu. He wants a fucking interview. Can you believe that shit?
Let's take it back to your background. How do you get into photography?
I got into photography through a friend, my one of my best friends, Benny Pupi, Chakabali, commonly known as Chakabali. I guess most of the people know him as Chakabali. That was way back in, I don't remember the year, but it was like 13 years ago. So I met him, we were working together, I was doing photography, so it was an interesting thing to do. So he really inspired me and I joined the game.
How long did it take for you to really become good at photography, and what did you have to do to become really good at photography?
Man, it has taken me years, as I'm telling you guys, man. It's been 13 years of the hustle, real hustle. So I think it has been more of a personal discipline to make sure that I become a better person than I am today. If today I do well, tomorrow I have to be better. If I messed up like before, I have to correct my mistakes like tomorrow. So there's been a journey, a tough one, and I can't say I've mastered it perfectly, but I am at least where I want to be. I can say I'm doing way better than how I was used to working, let me say like 5 years ago.
Alright, let's say you have a photo shoot. What does your creative process look like?
My creative process usually is very, very simple. It all starts with the client connection that we have. So basically I need to first know what the client wants, talk to the client, understand the client, know their type of quality that they are looking for, know what their target is. So it's a whole process. When someone comes in with an idea, I can help build on it. When someone doesn't have an idea, I can help build an idea. If I can share an idea before the photo shoot, it makes my work easier and my clients' work easier, and everyone works happy. Usually what the most mistake some photographers usually do is that they don't get to connect to the client. All they care about is shoot and go. So that they make money. To me, money is not a priority. Like, it's not the first thing. The first thing is making a relationship with the client. Whether it's an old client or it's a new client, relationship is key.
What is your proudest moment in your career so far?
I've done quite a number, but I think the most hitting and the most shocking was when I got a DM from Vogue Greece, and they are requesting me to photograph one of their people. That they had someone in Uganda, and she's one of the biggest stylists in Greece, and she was in Uganda, so they DM'd me, and I think that was during COVID. So basically there was no work. I check my DM, see someone texting me like, "Oh, we're interested in your work, you have nice work, so can you photograph for us for Vogue Greece?" I'm like, what? So every person in Uganda has, I think, gone through a scam. So when I saw the DM, I was like, maybe it's a scam. So I go on Googled the person's name, and it actually came, her biography came. She actually worked for Vogue Greece. So it was such a blessing, and I'm sure it's gonna take me far, very, very far.
As a photographer, what is the importance of having of specializing, having a niche, having like a specific category of photographs you take?
Specializing is dope because once you understand who you are, what your niche is, what you're good at, and you master it, it becomes easier than you being so diversified and you find that you have a lot to do. Because we have different categories. We have portrait, we have food photography, we have commercial, we have macro, we have so many landscapes. So you cannot spread all your wings and do everything. But I would advise someone to first try out everything probably and see what they're good at. But even before you try, I guess someone already knows what they really want to do. We might want to do portraits. You try them out. Maybe if they fail, try fashion or landscape, but specializing is like one of the best things that has happened to me over the years, because I think I started specializing I think like 3 years ago, So it has actually helped me. Now I realize like all these other years, like the 10 years, 7 years, 8 years, all I've been trying to figure out what I'm good at and what can make me better.
What is that one piece of equipment you can't survive without?
Of course, my camera, you guy. I would rather have my camera with a lens, even if it's a 24-105, even if I don't have lighting or what, but at least I have my camera. Like that is the best. That is what I used to eat, man. That's what I use for working. So my camera, man, I can't work without my camera.
What advice would you give to someone who's trying to start out as a photographer?
Yeah, guys, if you're starting up and you think we are making money, you might be right, but you are wrong. So my advice is just be patient. Don't look at the money. Don't want to drive fancy cars. Don't want to hang out with celebrities. Don't want all those nice things that you see other people that they are having or they are doing, because these people, they have taken years and years of mastering their art to get where they are. So just take your time. Don't rush. Don't overprice, and also don't underprice, if you know what I mean. Don't underprice, but still don't overprice. Sometimes it's actually good to do stuff for free than getting paid less, not money that is worth your value. So just stay humble, know how to communicate, and guys, smell good. It is a necessity. You don't want to go for a job when you're smelling very funny. Oh, you have a bad breath. Oh, you're dressed in Crocs that are very old. Just dress nicely and you be cover. And be patient, guys. It only takes time. Yo, this is Manzi, photographer, Absolute Resolution, the one them chilling on Barrow TV. Let's go.